Good afternoon. This is Marco Mongan with 3 of the top stories coming out of Thailand today. And as always, I hope you're doing well wherever you are. I hope you enjoy the show. And please, don't forget to like and subscribe before you finish. And of course, if you happen to be a company looking for someone to hire to do voices or to read the news, I'm your guy. Our first story today might actually be important for you, depending on what your plans are for Songkran. Songkran will go ahead, but with what restrictions? The Thai government says COVID ain't stopping this year's Songkran celebrations, but insists that disease prevention measures will need to be followed. What that means for the mass water fights that were emblematic of the pre-pandemic celebrations remains unclear for now. According to a source, PM Prayut Chan-o-cha has given the green light for interprovincial travel and all related activities over the Thai New Year holiday, which is between April 13th and 15th. However, spokesman Thanakorn Wangbun Kongchanat adds that the PM wants everyone to comply with disease prevention measures. That is, vaccination, universal prevention, COVID-free settings, and ATK testing. The CCSA meets on March 18th to agree on the measures that will apply to the Songkran holiday period, with the PM suggesting everyone taking part in water-throwing parties should have received a third vaccine dose and should also take an ATK test before and after traveling. High-risk groups, including the elderly, those with underlying health conditions, and pregnant women, are also being urged to ensure they're fully vaccinated ahead of the holiday. Thanakorn says the public must continue adhering to measures such as social distancing, wearing face masks, and hand washing. What that looks like in the middle of a full-scale water battle is not clear. In related news, the Department of Disease Control say they believe that COVID infections have peaked in Thailand, as the number of cases has dropped in recent days. Yesterday, Thailand reported 18,943 new cases and 69 deaths, taking the COVID-19 death toll in the kingdom to 23,369. And in other news, Gokgud Mayor says smoke detector didn't work when villa caught fire. The luxury villa in Gokgud that burned to the ground with guests narrowly escaping the flames was equipped with smoke detectors and alarms, but they weren't working, according to the island's mayor, Dekaton Chanop. All guests escaped the fire at Sonivakiri Resort in Gokgud off the coast of eastern province Trot, but many guests, including famous pediatrician Jiraporn Arunakun, sustained serious injuries. Jiraporn wrote about her experience on Facebook, explaining that the villa did not have smoke detectors, a warning system, or sprinklers. Decaton confirms that an investigation took place, which revealed that the villa was fitted with smoke detectors and a warning system, but they malfunctioned at the time of the fire, leaving the guests in the dark about the fire spreading through the entire building. Gokgud Administrative Subdistrict Organization said that in the past they have inspected the eco-friendly Forest Conservation Hotel and strictly enforced the Building Control Act, so they believe the cause of the fire was beyond the hotel's control. The cause of the fire is being investigated today. Decaton assured the public that the organization will inspect the resort and all hotels in Gokgud again, strictly enforcing the Building Control Act and Hotel Inspection Act at every level to prevent such an event from happening again. And our final story for today, a story that took Thailand by storm and left many people sleepless at night. Almost an ending, I guess we could say. At least a start to the ending. Thang Mo witness Robert admits he lurched boat forward, sending the actress overboard. One of the 5 boat buddies, i.e., witnesses, of Thai actress Nida Thangmo Pachavirapong has confessed to causing the vessel to lurch, tossing the celebrity actress overboard where she drowned in the Chao Phraya River in Nonthaburi on the night of February 24th. The Bangkok Post reported police as saying Tuesday. Paiboon Robert Trikanjananan told investigators he had little experience steering boats, so he wanted to try taking the speedboat for a spin that night, said Deputy Commissioner of the Provincial Police Region 1, Police Major General Udon Yamcharan. According to the officer, Robert's story goes like this. That night, he and 5 friends, including Thang Mo, were on an evening speedboat trip in the Chao Phraya River. After dinner, they were drinking wine. While he was steering the speedboat, he suddenly lurched it forward, causing Thang Mo to topple overboard as she was about to stand up in the stern of the boat. It remains unclear whether Roberts' reported aggressive maneuvering of the boat was intentional or an accident, but witnesses and existing evidence points to death caused by negligence, not murder, according to Royal Thai Police spokesman, Police Major General Yingyos Thepjamnong. Robert had earlier seemed to evade police interviews, claiming high blood pressure and hypertension. He participated in a reenactment of the event with police on March 2nd. Most recently, he reportedly refused to give a hair sample so the forensics team could conduct a DNA test, saying he had gotten a hair transplant. It also fuels speculation online that the man in question was not the same man on the boat that night. The officer also confirmed that the 5 boat buddies had admitted to drinking alcohol that night, hence the divers recovering Thang Mo's discarded wine glass from the bottom of the river and a wine bottle Robert had stashed at his home after the incident. Divers also found a bag, though its contents have not been divulged. Currently, Robert and the boat owner Ball stand charged with operating an unlicensed vessel and recklessness leading to death. But Robert may also face a charge of attempting to destroy evidence. Last week, police said all 5 boat buddies could be charged with negligence leading to death and giving false statements. Regarding the deep cut in Thang Mo's left thigh, the officer said that police would have to wait about a week from now for further forensic examination results to determine its cause, which may lead to another charge. But police also said yesterday that the case would be closed on Friday, in time for 3 days of Christian memorial services for the beloved actress. And that is all of our news stories for today. I do hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please do like, subscribe, and if you're a company, like I said before, hire me. I can do more than the news. I do voices too, I swear. You just hire me. I'm looking for work. Besides that, I'll see you next time for more news and whatever I decide to make. This has been Marco Mongan, coming out of Thailand. Have a great day wherever you are.